No, it doesn't matter that we know a fate. You and I, we both are just enjoying the chase. Funny how we jump through hoops to make the complicated even more complicated. Don't sweat it, this is just a give and take. In the end, there's love, no need to hate. Faster and faster, we don't stop the race. Round and round, we enjoy the chase. 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 Chase.
Warning! This game is a work in progress. Some aspects are unfinished, and they're... Warning! This game is a work in progress. Some aspects are unfinished, and they're...
You seem rather lost. Is there anything I can help you with? Mixing things up? Ah, that reminds me. Anything else? Where are you going? Anything else? Anything else? Hi, hungry. Yep. Anything else? Stirring awake, you blink spots from your vision, feeling oddly light. What is this place? You furrow your eyebrows and shield your face from the pale white light. You glance down and see a harsh green outline below. It's Madhouse, with a stunned look on his face and a firm grip on your ankle, holding you in place. Let go of me. No. You'll disappear. Isn't that the point? You want me gone. You kick and squirm, trying to break out of the specter's grasp. Hold on. Wait, just chillax for a second. Reeling you in like a kite on a string, Madhouse finally lets you go and quickly looks away. Look, it's no big deal. I just dragged your soul out of your body and set you adrift in the void. You mean I'm dead? Yeesh, sounds a lot worse when you put it that way. Where are we? Drifting in a doorway between the spirit and material world. I usually wake up here if I pass out at my desk for too long. Now give me your soul. No, you give me your soul. Nah. Why'd you drag me in here? What do you want from me? I need you as a vessel to escape. Don't you feel bad for me? Come on, you've seen movies, you know how this ends. I can tell you whatever you want. What's this about a pesky curse? Punch him, punch off his hat, and his afterlife with your fist. You ball up your fist and awkwardly shift your weight as you glide through the air. Squeezing your eyes shut, you throw your fist forward and it connects, knocking Mike's hat off his head. Mike grasps for his baseball cap and keeps it firmly planted onto his head. Oh.
You're an asshole!
Oh, my nose. How'd you even touch me? Mike brings a hand to his face, filling the empty space where a nose would be.
You dragged me into this hell dimension! And newsflash, we're both ghosts!
You throw your arms over your head, gesturing around the empty vacuum of space.
Of course I feel bad for you, Mike. You didn't deserve to die, let alone become a monster. But now you're totally acting like one.
Mike is stunned, unsure of what to say.
So, if you're going to eat my soul, you might as well do it already.
Gladly!
But I don't think you will. The phantom backs off. You're right, I can't do this. Oh dear, 1 second, guys. Why not? I don't want to hurt you. And I shouldn't have put any of you through this. I just don't know what else to do. I want to escape, but what if I up and disappear? All I have is this job, and I can't remember my old life. I can't even remember my old face. Mike tips his head down, covering his eyes. Darn it. You're not going to disappear. Tell that to the other defunct nobodies out there. If you really want a fresh start, you can start a podcast, like a radio show you carry in your pocket. On your cell phone? Mike perks up, a slight twinkle in his dead eyes. You go to take out your phone, only to realize it's back in the material world. I'll show you later. Even if you're a jerk. If it means anything, I think you're worth more than this crusty old station. Mike hesitates a moment before throwing his arms around you, giving you a big hug.
for not giving up on me.
You don't have to be the Elkhorn Station poltergeist. Not anymore. Not if it makes you miserable. Get out of here.
This is all your fault.
How is it my fault?
You knew bringing a human here was dangerous.
Says the ghost gobbling demon.
Ah, right. Tato, where the hell were you?
Who cares? I was there to protect my human, and that's what matters.
You did the bare minimum.
Bite your tongue.
I knew everything would work out.
Stop lying to yourself, Atlas.
But I really can't see the future.
Then prove it, Mothball.
Shush, look. Arplus is waking up. Ugh, oh, I feel terrible. Thank goodness you're okay. Taro leaps into your arms, nuzzling against your neck and purrs. That's my human. More importantly, that loathsome ghost is gone. Jamie lets out a sigh of relief. Yeah, let's get the heck out of here. You don't respond, a lump forming in the back of your throat. Drilling behind the group, you stare down at the ground, listening to the cold gravel crunching underneath your shoes, slowing to a stop. The group reaches the car, watching as you dig around in your pocket and pull out a set of car keys. The crew takes one last look back at the abandoned station. You watch as cracks and vines climb up its wall. The radio tower starting to rust over as a gleaming red beacon at the top flickers, then blinks out. Is something wrong? You look distressed. Jamie places a clawed hand on your shoulder. Oh yeah, it's cool. Don't worry about me. Do you mind if we catch a ride with you? My hooves are killing me. And can we crash at your place? I'd rather not risk walking my housemate Gus at this hour. We don't mind. The more the meowier. Just don't answer for me. Well, I figure you could use the company. I do love sleepovers. Fine. Not like I have a choice here. What's wrong? Is it the Gus something? He's a sweet guy once you get past the shedding. No, I don't know how to feel. I didn't get any answer about this stupid curse. I nearly died. And now my one source of information is gone. Good information anyway. I'm a great source of information. Every rumor holds a speck of truth. Like eating spiders in your sleep. Unless that rumor was debunked. I need you to know this. Oh, thank goodness. For real though, are you guys okay? I'm great. Tired. I'll be okay, just really sick of the color green. Boy, I hear ya. But it was kinda cool being the tall one for a second there. You and Jamie exchanged worried glances. Nah, I still prefer you pint-sized. Yeah, let's never do that again. Oh gosh, that tea's strong. Sorry, little guy. I'm sure you look cool. Piling into the car, you flick on the headlights and turn the key, pulling out of the parking lot way from the abandoned radio station. Trailing through the woods, you click on the radio, back to channel 103.1. Your heart sinks as all you hear is static drowning out the hum of the car's engine. The show's really over. 103.1 is nothing but dead air on the radio waves. Taking a deep breath, you finally mustered the courage to change the channel, flipping back to a generic oldie station. Looking over your shoulder, you see Jamie resting their head against the car, already dozing off. The one sharp turn would send their horn through the glass. At least Taro looks adorable, all curled up in Jamie's arms. Your cell phone chimes in the cup holder of the car, and much to your dismay, it's a phone call. The number is a garbled mess of words and number. Even the screen is glitching out. Yes. The phone in your grasp shudders, the screen glitching out as a massive green ooze squeezes itself through the dock connector. With a wet splat, the slime ball picks itself up and forms a small glowing orb. Hey. Hang up. I'm finally free. Sure, I lost a few limbs, but I'm free. You were seriously camping out on my phone. I thought you died. Bingo. No way am I beefing it yet. I've got a ton of life left in me. How? Tying yourself to a person takes a lot of negative energy, so I figured, why not try a smartphone instead? This thing's jam-packed with bad vibes. But you can't just leave. You're the Elkhorn radio ghost. Not anymore. You. A gout of steam curls from Jamie's jaws, heat rising off the awakened demon. Their wild eyes lock onto the glowing green orb who squeaks out in fear. Wretched specter, you dare to show your face after what you've done. Jamie? Jamie, be cool. Remember what we practiced? Be cool. You bonehead. Jamie throws their clawed hands forward, slashing at Mike, who bounces around the passenger seat. Punching a ghost while he's down, huh? Typical demon. The ghost darts around the car, taunting the demon while frantically dodging Jamie's claw swipes. I keep pressing the right click button. Maybe I should try my controller. Let me try switching my controller. Maybe that'll stop me from actively pressing the button. R+, eyes on the road. I'm trying. I'm going to devour your soul. Watch me out. Coming up fast, a hulking figure stands wide-eyed on the road, staring blankly at the car racing towards them. Alice frantically grabs at the wheel. Oh, everyone's screaming. The car skids forward, squealing as you slam on the brakes. The shock of your harsh brake hits you. Your senses begin flooding back all at once. With each newly regained sensation, you fear the worst. You expect to smell smoke filling the car, feel an airbag smothering your face, or the taste of tang of blood in your mouth. Luckily, none of that's the case. The car and the passengers within it are mostly unharmed, some mental scarring. Jamie, Atlas, and Hunter regain their composure. Oh, Taro's shocked impression tells you she probably has 8 lives now. Ooh, that's not good. You gaze out the windshield, which dawns a crack across his face. Your vehicle is stopped in the middle of the road, and before you stand up, big, scary dog. Taro squeezes herself under the car seat, cowering. Oh gosh, oh jeez. Atlas unbuckles, kicks the side door open, and scrambles out of the car. Is everyone okay? I'm hanging in there. Not you. Atlas tries swatting Mike away like a pesky mosquito. But the ghost is unfazed as Atlas' fluffy hand passes clean through him. Ouch. I'm glad you guys are alright. The towering demon emerges from your car and glares down at the glowing green orb. They frown only to let out an exasperated sigh. Our battle will have to wait. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Mike blips back into your phone. Please keep that horrible hairy monster away from me. Not a problem. We'll just apologize. Offer the big guy a ride home and boom, we're in the clear. Let's just bail. Not happening. Psst, everyone knows you can outrun a werewolf. I wasn't worried about that. The Mothman glances around and picks up the largest stick he could find. Do you have a death wish? Don't worry, Jamie. I've got the reflexes of a housefly.
Idiotic.
Okay, Mothman. Atlas turns away from Jamie, immediately begins to poke the heaping pile of fur with the stick. Hey, buddy, are you alright down there? I'm just gonna stand over there, away from whatever you're doing. Moonlight pours through the thick tree line. A silvery light casts over the large beast fallen in the dirt. As Atlas pokes the beast, he begins to stir, his thick claws scraping through the earth with flexing muscle. Ew. The werewolf picks himself off the ground, rips the stick out of Atlas' scraps and snaps it in half.
You hit me
Uh-oh.
with your You
Wait,
hit
you...
me with your car!
The werewolf roars, his voice a jumbo snarl mixed with the bellow of a man. This werewolf is howling mad. Oh, we're fighting. Arching his back, the werewolf winces as his bones snap back into place, regaining 12 HP. Oh, we're fighting. Do. See what we have. Chicks Brown versus Hustle. Hard out. Chicks Charms versus Ray. My charm is really bad. Let's go back. What are my spells again? Skullcracker. That is a success. The action is cut short by the wolfman's roars. It's not a full moon. Atlas stammers, his feathers standing on end. He was supposed to babysit. The wolfman roars, his wild eyes glaring down at the little mothman. Remember. Wait. August?
I get home. June's fast asleep and you're nowhere to be found!
Huh? August paces back and forth, eyeing the Mothman like a beast ready to strike.
I follow my nose, I find you're out here partying with your friends!
You know him? Yes, this is August, my favorite housemate and best friend. I would never maul me over a scheduling slip-up, right? Housemate? You're a pest! Hey! Jamie bristles with anger, the flame atop their head shooting off sparkles. I know you didn't mean that. Hey, let's all just pump the brakes. Unlike when you hit me with your car.
What the heck?
Harpist takes 10 emotional damage. So let's just pump the brakes, unlike when you hit me with your car.
What the heck?
Don't take this out on ARPlus. You're the one standing in the middle of the road. See? This is the problem. I try to have an honest dialogue and you yell at me. You're a slacker. You never do what you're told, and the one time I ask you to sit your butt down for the evening, you leave. Yeah, once Hazel got home from work. August looked like he's about to explode. I baked the macaroni casserole like you asked. Did you turn off the oven? This is going nowhere. Jamie clears their throat and slides the Mothman behind them. What Alice was trying to say is that he is very sorry. I'm gonna tear your feelers off. I know he can be a hassle, but thanks for giving Atlas a safe place to stay. Jamie places a gentle hand onto the wolfman's shoulder. Tearing his arm away, August snaps at Jamie, trying to bite them as they yank their hands off. Don't bite me! If you're so close, why doesn't he follow you home? I live in a bad part of town. The abandoned mine? The Weeping Catacombs, actually. Yeesh, how's Bren? Rough. Blood I got only accepts mailed checks. What is happening? I wasn't out partying, Gus. We were searching for clues relating to Arplus curse. Who? The werewolf grunts, his amber eyes drifting down before resting on you. He's staring at you now. You don't look cursed. It's like a feeling of unease. Something terrible is gonna happen to me and I can't stop it. I don't even know what it is. Welcome to the club. You look down at the ground, shuffling your shoes across the dirt. Nah. My curse isn't nearly as cool as yours. Cool. Bending to the winds of a celestial body isn't something I'd call cool. It's tragic. And dangerous. I guess. No way. Werewolves are cool. I'm actually just gonna print screen this. One second, guys. I'm actually. Where could I post this? I'll put it in media. Here you go. Oh yeah. Scaring backpackers, howling at the moon. And you stopped the moving car with your face. August sighs and shakes his head.
You could have just apologized.
Oh, we're done fighting. Can I give you a ride to the hospital?
You could find a veterinarian at this hour.
The wolfman's guffaw is cut short by a sharp yelp and he winces. August, don't die. I'm sorry you were counting on me. I should have been responsible. I'm not gonna die. It's my stupid curse wearing off. Oh. What moon phase are we in? What moon phase are we in? The first quarter.
Now that explains it.
Explains what? August's monstrous form began to waver as he starts to trudge off, leaving him teetering forward before dropping to one knee. He takes a sharp breath before collapsing onto the ground, totally unconscious. You know absolutely nothing about cryptid care, and are unsure how to help. Should we take him to a hospital? Does Long Hope have a hospital? They have gas stations too, so they have to have a hospital, right? You want nothing but to face plant into bed and never speak of this again.
Well.
While you losers were busy fighting, I called emergency services. Some camp from Hocus Health Center and Potions should be here any minute. I suppose that answers your question of the state of healthcare in the cryptid world. Really? Hey, someone's got to be the responsible adult around here. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, whatever. Jamie toward the ghost and smiles awkwardly. Madhouse scowls in return. You are a formidable foe, Madhouse Mike. It was wrong of me to attack you in your current state, considering the unfair advantage. Bonehead, you cheeky devil. Maybe wait until we're out of a moving vehicle next time. Just a thought. Harpus, please let me fix this. We'll worry about it tomorrow. Is the scary dog man dead? No, August. Still breathing, just blacked out. Oh. Swerving down the road, a jet black SUV decorated in streaks of white skids to a stop next to the party. A pair of red lights flashing.
Hey.
You were supposed to call an ambulance, not a funeral, coach. Can't afford to be picky. Out of the way. The driver door opens and a stark white raven flutters onto the scene. A huge muzzled cryptid dressed in a gray jumpsuit trailing close behind. Come on, get in the cabin. Was that bird driving? We're short-staffed. Ah. The tall cryptid reaches into his jumpsuit and pulls out a pen and clipboard. Looks like he passed out from exhaustion. Werewolves with their invincibility complex. We'll get them patched up. What about the police reports? Do cryptids have insurance? Who do I talk to about this? Humans. Furrowing his eyebrows, the larger cryptid brings a hand up and flicks the raven. You'll be fine, I swear. Out the coma. Maybe. Exhaling a gout of steam, the muzzled cryptid's hair bristles as he glares at the bird. Just kidding. Don't worry about any of that fluff. Werewolves are incredibly resilient. With a low growl, the larger cryptid holds a clipboard out to you, expecting you to sign the paper. It's some sort of waiver, a werewolf-specific one at that. What's this? A werewolf attack report. Oz here keeps track of sightings. Yeah, I don't know. Harper's not signing anything. Atlas huffs, handing the waiver back to the muzzled cryptid, who glowers down at the Mothman. You weren't bit, were you? No one got bit.
Uh-huh, I'm listening.
Okay, you guys can go now.
Listen here!
Hey, bud. We're just doing our job. Let's go, Oz. With a nod and a flint of his wings, the raven swoops back to the ambulance. Scooping August's unconscious form off the ground, Oz carries him away to the midnight camp. Maybe one of us should have stayed with August. Atlas watches as the SUV rolls to life and veers away. You okay to drive? No, totally. Let me just rest my eyes. Standing up. We should get home. Get him home. In a blink, you're being carried to the backseat of your car by Jamie. Oh. With another, you're on the road as Atlas snoozes in the passenger seat and Jamie drives quietly. Nodding off in the back seat, you hold Taro in your arms and blink awake as you see the car slow to a stop in the parking lot. You follow a yawn and carry your cat up the stairs, leading the three cryptid into your suite. Before fully succumbing to sleep, you look over the side of your bed. Atlas is on the floor of your bedside, resting on a couch, cushioned mattress, and throw blankets. The light flickers off, and you catch a glimpse of Jamie quietly closing your bedroom door. Lying on the bed of your childhood home, you grip the Polaroid camera in your hand. Tonight, you're finally going to catch that monster on tape. You scoot towards the window and peek through the blinds, angling your flashlight through the glass. The backyard is empty. Not even your neighbor's cat is outside yelling on the fence. With a sigh, you lower your camera and close your eyes. Maybe it was all a dream. You snap awake at the sound of knocking against your window, leaving you scrambling for your camera. Oh my gosh! Knock knock. You fumble with the camera and yank the window blinds open, a pair of massive red eyes glaring back at you. You've never seen anything like this before. Now's your chance. Flash. You take the photo, leaving the creature squealing and tumbling from the window, blinded by the flash. Success. You silently fist pump the air and peer through the window, trying to see where the creature had gone. Sliding the window open, you hear a squeaky voice coming from the bushes below.
Ow! Why would you do that?
You can talk? Yeah, I can talk. I'm not some sort of boogeyman. Why were you peeking through my window? You left your lights on. Are you scared of the dark or something? No way. The strange creature splays his wings and flutter back up to your window, resting against the windowsill. You should be more careful. Resting in the lamplight is a short, scruffy creature with inky feathers and a pair of antennas. He's wearing a loose t-shirt and goggles. One of his knees is all bandaged up. Oh. 1 second, y'all. It's food break. back. What are you?
I'm Atlas.
I'm Atlas. That's a silly name. Oh my god, Arptastic, I sent you a DM. I sent you a DM before I even... Yeah. I was like, this is pretty funny. You just show Arptastic this, and then you showed up. But yeah, good evening, Arptastic. Welcome. Oh yeah, I am. And this is my character, too. Oh yeah. What's your name? Arpless. Oh my goodness. Just imagine if we stuck with the Atlas name. Oh, that would have been so awkward. Well, Arpless, you're a weirdo. You're a talking bug. Unless you had a notice, I'm a moth, not a bug. Is that why you keep knocking on my window? Yeah. Sorry about that. Moth vision. Maybe keep the lights off next time? You never know what it might attract. Like what? Cryptids like me. Oh, for real. Click. Alice breaks up. His feelers flicking to one side as his gaze shift. Glancing over your shoulder, he blinks. Look, I've got to go. Hearing footsteps creaking toward your room, you look towards the door. Atlas? You glance back at the window to find the Mothman is gone. A low growl rumbles from the hallway, the door to your room creaking open as the sound of footsteps is replaced with a dragging scraping noise. Huh? And I need to, there we go. Slinking into the room is the outline of your mother's shadow, but instead of flicking on the lights and scolding you for staying up past bedtime, she lets out a wheeze and a twisted jumble of words leave her mouth. Lights out. Mom? You clutch the camera in your shaky hands and angle it up towards the shambling creature. The shadowy creature takes on a different note, more nightmarish shape, a dozen blue eyes peeling open from its flesh. The shadowy creature growls and squeaks, trying to make out words you can't possibly understand. You've never seen anything like this before. Now's your chance. Mom? You clutch the camera in your shaking hands, angle it up towards the shambling creature. Leave me alone. Squeezing your eyes shut, you feel the flash of light behind your eyelids. The nightmarish creature recoiling at the sudden burst of white light. Strangely, the flash doesn't fade. Rather, it envelops the entire room and sends you drowning in light. I'm sorry. You're awoken by the sharp yowl of Taro, who's staring you down with a scowl.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Taro! You were thrashing around in your sleep and nearly kicked me off the bed. I had an awful dream, and Atlas was in it. Yeah, that does sound awful. Are nightmares a common thing with you? Not since I moved out. You're exhausted and more than grumpy this morning. I'm glad you're awake. Taro brings a paw to her chin and thinks for a moment. You can describe your dreams while you fix me breakfast. You sure? It's a doozy. Rolling out of bed, you nearly step on Atlas, who's still asleep on the floor. I'll just let him sleep. Taro slowly floats towards the sleeping Atlas and bares her fangs, a twinkle in her eye. Let's plug him in. Let's not. You tiptoe around the Mothman and go about your usual morning routine, showering, getting dressed, all without waking up Atlas somehow. So, about that dream you had. You described the nightmare to the little phantom cat as you poured yourself a bowl of cereal.
Wow, that is bad. Nightmares are supposed to be about giant vacuums or eating dry cat food.
Dry cat food? Yeah, bring the stuff. Nothing too scary. You need something to ward off these bad dreams. Yeah, with healthy diet and a regular sleeping schedule, I get it. Maybe I'm just stressed.
No, silly.
It sounds like your dreams are being invaded by an otherworldly force. Taro's gaze trails down and rests on your cell phone, laying on the counter. You think Madhouse is causing this? Perhaps. You tap your phone and the screen flickers green.
Hey, I'm a little helpless ghosty guy.
See? Suspicious. That's just my voice. If you're so sure, why were you sneaking around last night? That was you digging around the pantry. I'm incorporeal. You think a plastic container that can keep me out? That explains my food budget. Are you sure this cat's a ghost? Because last time I checked, ghosts don't eat meat. Have you ever tried? Oh, what button did I press? Plenty of times, but the pizza delivery guys never got past the barbed wire. Almost like they got murder-lated. Mike and Taro glare at each other. So, we know it's not Madhouse. Hey, if you need a good luck charm to scare off bad vibes, I could lend you my hat. That's awfully sweet of you. Not this hat, bud. The real one. Still, I know it means a lot to you. Didn't you die wearing that hat? That doesn't make it any less lucky. No one's gonna rob a grave for your stinky hat.
Are you kidding? I'm an urban legend. That hat's gotta be worth a fortune. Even more now that I'm dead.
I'm certain any charm would do. Where would I find something like that? I mean, I have a lucky feather, but this seems a little more extreme. You're gonna need some big magic. There's plenty of chick boutiques around here, full of shiny rocks and candles. I'm certain they'll have something to ward off these bad dreams. Sounds like a solid excuse to go out. All that flowery junk is fake. If you want real magic, Edda's potion shop is around the corner. She paid for an ad read once. Oh, like that sounds any better. It's worth a shot. Alright, we'll stop by Edda's. Sweet. What about Atlas? He'll be fine. Scooping up your keys and wallet, you stuff your things to your pocket and head out the door. Yeah, he'll be fine. Chapter 1, The Leviathan Waltz. As you stroll down the sidewalk, you take in the sights of Long Hope's main street. Ornate lampposts and old maple dot the boulevard, leading you past buildings and shops. It's all surprisingly quaint, with a few cryptid chatting amongst themselves outside a cafe. One of them, a tall, fuzzy person, waves at you, but you quickly look away. Taro, you never told me Bigfoot was real. Are we just playing? Oh. Hold on, I got you. Let me actually find the one that we were on before. Hold on, let me just save it here. No. Hold on, let me find it. Oh crap, hold on. Ooh, did I mess up the save files too much, I think? If I did, it's okay. Hold on 1 second. I'm checking something.
I was just resting my eyes.
Oh, dang it. Okay. I have an idea. 1 second. I thought I kept a copy of the save file we were on so that I could go back. Okay, hold on. So I have an idea. What's
You
this?
seem rather lost. Is there anything I can help you with?
Yeah, here we go.
Where are you going?
There we go. Chapter 0. And let me see. Right here. There we go. Yeah, chapter 0. There we go. And I think,
Oh dear.
did we stop when we met Atlas? I think we did, right? Hold on, let me see. Okay, yeah, we did the dice roll. I remember that. You don't have to replay if you don't want to. Oh, no, it's okay. Trust me, we're not that far away from where I left off. The flashy scans over the empty lot. Yeah, trust me, it's not that much.
What the heck?
Let me see. You open surprise, dropping your flashlight. There we go. There's Atlas. In a flash, the figure leaps from the branches and splays its wings, swooping down before landing with a somersault. Dramatically, the very clouds overhead part silvery moonlight, revealing the creature's feathery visage. Wait. Do we have Pancake Day? Do we? I don't know. I'm checking. Let me see. Do we have Pancake Day? Oh yeah, yes we do. We do. Yeah, we got Pancake Day. Are you gonna have pancakes on that day? Very good question. Actually, you know what? I think it's very likely. Because whenever my family and I go out for breakfast, we go to this restaurant called IHOP, and we get our pancakes from there. So I have a good feeling that's probably what's gonna happen. No, I like pancakes. Pancakes are great. I used to make my own pancakes. Then I got real lazy. Ah, gotcha. IHOPs are great for their pancakes. They're not so great with anything else, but their pancakes are solid. Got their pancakes comes with like all kinds of flavor. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, we have pancakes, and I do love pancakes. They are yummy. And what else? Oh yeah, remember when they were IHOP for a while? Oh yeah, that was a marketing mistake. That was a marketing mistake. They 180 that so quickly. Ugh. There we go. I had something in my teeth. Wait, Atlas?
The one and only.
The one and
Thought I'd
only.
Scope out the perimeter before diving right in.
After his dramatic entrance, Atlas shakes out his glossy feathers and flaps his large wings. His antennas twitch as he stands on one leg, poking Taro with one of his hind claw.
So, is this the spirit you mentioned? I kind of expected something, more impressive.
Taro fluffs up, her whiskers standing on end as she hisses.
I am a great and powerful cosmic guardian.
She bites one of the Mothman's talons. Ouch. I am in immense pain. Atlas pulls away, breaking out of Taro's grip. It's not too late to be haunted by something cooler, right? Taro's doing her best. You're just jealous you don't have a familiar following you around. If I had to pick, I'd want a Raven familiar. Too bad ravens hate me. Alice bends down and scoops the flashlight off on the ground. Here, sorry for startling you. Breaking through the greenery, a single blue flames cast an eerie light over a large, imposing demon striding into the clearing, a heavy pair of bolt cutters resting at their hips. Oh, here they come.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Ah, it seems everyone has arrived. I assume Atlas spoke of me. How'd you get here so fast? Legs? This is Jamie, the roughest devil around. They're a great listener, bone collector, fist fighter, and artist. Jamie, you should show ARPlus here some drawings. No.
Oh, man!
She's so good.
Who cares?
I suppose I'll scout on ahead, since he's to be in such capable claws. The feline hovers past the demon, floats through the fence, and disappears into the overgrowth. We should follow suit. Jamie struts towards the chain link fence, unsheathing the bolt cutters. They snap through the padlock and give a quick thumbs up.
Let the crimes commence.
This is a horrible idea. What if someone gets hurt? You hesitate, stopping just before the gate. Shh, ghosts are practically harmless. I bet this dude just some disembodied voice or possessed microphone. Besides, you got me to protect you. Nah, it's the other way around. Hurry up. Uh-oh. The exterior of the radio station is tagged with fading graffiti and plastered with condemnation warning posters. Jamie turns the handle to the front door, and it easily clicks open. Creepy. Looking through the doorway, the dark interior of the station seems impossibly clean compared to the outside. Graham crackers. Or biscuits, actually. Yeah, I'm eating biscuits. Biscuits with tea. Yeah. They're very nice. It's honey flavored. Or maple. I think it's maple, actually. Looking through the doorway, the dark interior of the station seems impossibly clean compared to the outside. The waiting room is seemingly suspended in time, only faded from months of neglect, maybe years. You shuffle in line behind Jamie as you examine the lobby. Stopping a moment, you realize that you're the only one with the flashlight. All of you can see in the dark? Indeed, my eyes can pierce any darkness. I actually rely on my cavitate antenna with these big old eyes. My vision super sensitivity to light. Okay, it's not seeing, but more like smelling.
You have got to be joking.
Atlas, can you go a day without mentioning your insectoid parts? I don't mind, really. You twirl the flashlight in your hand, nearly dropping it in the process. Wandering around, Atlas tries the nearest door. After finding it locked, he shuffles over to the recording studio window and presses his face against the glass. Ooh. Hey Crimson, thank you for stopping by. Good to see you again. Jamie kicks one of the trash cans over. Dozens of lime green soda cans come clinging out, scattering across the floor. For an unlocked haunted house, it is surprisingly untouched. I almost feel bad trashing the place. Where do you think we'll find the ghost? You tune into the ghost frequency, right? Alice gives a reassuring nod.
Feathers off my back.
It's fine if you didn't. I'll catch you up. So the show was basically the radio host, Madhouse Mike, reading ghost stories and urban myths off a script. It was all super cheesy and I loved it. Anyway, he's the ghost we're looking for. I didn't skip that. The game did that. Madhouse was an expert on the supernatural, so I'm certain he'll know something about your curse. Mike is playing a character, Atlas. Who knows what the guy is like off air? Jamie absentmindedly crushes one of the spilt cans and tosses it back into the trash can. Aren't ghosts usually created from tragedy? He sounds normal enough to me. Atlas's gasp.
I got a story about this one!
It was totally tragic. Madhouse terrible advertising for some sketchy drink company. He thought he could bring in more listeners by drinking the entire sample box. It actually worked for like 2 seconds. I mean, really, who trusts a company named Toxic Waste Energy? Really gross. He drank so much that his skin glowed green and he beefed it from all that radiation. The studio had it shut down and no one's alive been on air since. Do you even hear yourself? This is exactly what Madhouse would have wanted. Hosting a radio show for the rest of eternity? That sounds great.
You have got to be joking.
Turning into a restless ghost is easily the worst case scenario. It's funny, he carried me through those long nights at my old retail job back home. You know, before I got fired after being robbed twice and starting electrical fire. The dude was a legend for us night owls. You truly are a bringer of bad luck. You're a literal devil. So, it's just a rumor. Rumors won't get us anywhere. Let's search the place and gather more information. And risk upsetting the guy when we're about to pop onto his radio show? No way. Upset?
Idiotic.
Atlas, we're trespassers. What do you think about this, Arplus? Both Jamie and Atlas turns to you, expecting you to settle whatever this is. Jamie's right. Might find something useful, like a vault or of haunted treasures or a portal to a ghost dimension. Atlas, think of all the exclusive merch. You could totally ask for an autograph. You think so? Alright. Actually, let's check out the record room. There's got to be some shiny collector vinyls and tapes in there. The Mothman's eyes sparkle. You know, for research purposes. Jamie brushes past you and opens the door before them, ushering the human to follow. Scratch that. I want the specter dealt with now. Hey, I was wondering, why'd you come with us? I wanted to meet you. An average human moving to Long Hope is a major big deal. What makes you say that? Folks around here tend to be occult, undead, or aquatic, which you are not. That's how you say Finale. You're right, hold on, 1 second. Let me see. Finna pronunciation. Vinyl. Vinyl, got it. Thank you, Crimson. Nope. Then something had to have brought you here. Jamie's expression darkens, their gaze trailing down before resting upon you. Your throat feels dry as you try to force a response. Well, I've known Atlas since like forever. He helped me unpack. No, something worse. Jamie, you're being awfully cryptic. I tend to be. Okay. But let's not jump to conclusions. You've decided Jamie is definitely annoyed with you. You must salvage this. So, you'll be there for Friday's movie night, right? And Jamie's eyes lit up, the flame atop their head flickering a warmer blue. Carrying stuffed sweet potatoes, chicken skewers, and jalapeno dip. You picture Jamie wearing a... I'm sorry. What? Like, hold on. A gingham apron and oven mitt, all while carrying a tray of fleshy baked snickerdoodles. Whoopsie daisy, I skipped too much. Hold on. There we go. You cook?
Excellent.
Part-time. I'm playing on a controller, so don't know exactly what buttons the fast forward button, so I'm trying my best. Just keep pressing A. I have so many questions. They call me the Grill Master. Jamie, I need answers. I need you to keep walking. Sure thing, Grill Master.
Do not say that.
With a grunt, you manage to shove the door open, knocking down a filing cabinet blocking the doorway within the room. Stepping over the cabinet, you gaze around the office. The room is completely trashed. Loose papers are scattered across the carpet. Green sludge is smeared across the walls, and a bookshelf full of records and trophies are smashed to bits. Oh dear.
Oh man!
What kind of monster did this? The Mothman scoops up a handful of shattered records, letting shards fall between his feathers. These were original copies. Could you just download the digital album? No, it's about the rich, omnidimensional sound. Ignoring Alice's muttering, Jamie runs through her claws across the wall, tracing out the words written in faintly glowing slime. DailyGhostWatch.net. The heck does that mean?
Could this be right?
Sounds like a website. Atlas looks up from the vinyl wreckage, wiping away his tears. It's just some blog that reports on abnormal occurrences. Makes sense. I was actually a mod there for like a month. Ew. Moderation's important. Yeah, you nerds better get snooping. I'll make it quick. Where should I start? Let's do computer. Whoa, why did I skip? Hold on. Why are we skipping so hard? Here we go. Sneaking around the office, you stop at the desk resting in one corner. A chugging computer hums with power and the monitor rests on the desk. A single sticky note slapped to its screen. It reads, password, death proof, and messy pen strokes. You click on the monitor, which blinks on and flashes a group photo of the studio members before sputtering out again. Click on the monitor once more, you click the minimize webpage, and are greeted with the Ghost Haunting Forum. Someone seems to have scoured the page, leaving comments and even arguing with other users under the username RadioGhost1. One comment reads, "This guy sounds so cool. I wonder what he was like in life." A response under the same username reads, "Great post. Heaven's really missing out a lot. LOL." Scrolling down, you see that Radio Ghost has been banned for self-advertising. You're about to check the other tab open on the computer, but are cut short as something cold brushes against you. Turning around sharply, you see a human-sized figure crafted out of empty toxic waste cans sits in a dusty office chair. The figure has a marker mouth hanging open in a smile, its head built from a half-crushed water jug, and paper clips strung together like hair. A name tag clipped to the forehead. This is seriously creepy. Investigation check. Okay. What am I pressing? Yeah. So I actually already rolled here before. So yeah, I passed the roll on this one. Wait. Is it because I fast forward? Did it roll on its own? I don't know. I actually don't know. Hold on. Because I think it should have just rolled anyway. Or asked me to just roll. I don't know. I don't know how this game handles, let me see. Yeah, I don't know how this game handles rolls that's already been rolled before. Or if it's just like I'm stuck with that and no matter what. I can't change my my rolls. That's what I'm thinking. Let's check the saves roll from the first time so you can't cheat it by just going back over and over. That's what I'm thinking. Which, to be honest, it's smart. Because then you can't save scum. Like it's Baldur's Gate 3. You know, what you roll, you gotta stick with that. I'm also playing on the hardest difficulty, and that might have something to do with it too. You return to the computer to resume checking it out. The other tab left open was for a site called Boohoo Answers. Question: how to banish a ghost? Hi, I've got a ghost living in my house, and it's going on 8 years. I've tried everything. Psychics, priests, investigators, you name it. He won't leave. Help. 10 answers. Ask him to pay rent, but raise the price each month. Top reply. Hang in there, sweet pea. If you need a medium, I accept virtual sessions. I'll share my website if you're in need of extra resources. Good luck. Dude, same. I've got a ghost in my bathroom mirror, and she won't stop knocking on the door. What does she want? This user was last online 725 days ago. You'll want to take a red marker and draw 2 touching a what ghost? I'm pretty sure I can just say a bloody ghost and I'll be fine. I don't know why I decided to just censor that word. The word bloody doesn't mean much in the US, to be honest. I don't know about the UK though. Like, how offensive is the word bloody in the UK? Because I hear it a lot. So I imagine, if I open the dictionary and I see bloody, doesn't mean much here either. That's very light. Alright, cool. You'll want to take a red marker and draw 2 touching circles followed by a long oval connecting the shapes, preferably on the wall. They act as protection wards which will banish any spirit. 2 circles and a long oval connecting the shapes. Yeah. That'll do. Didn't work. Also, wanna know my secrets? Garlic bread. I eat like 6 sticks a day and haven't seen a single ghost. You really think it's that easy to exile a vengeful spirit? If it were that easy, I wouldn't be here. You're all frauds. You see that the user has been permanently banned. Alice stands near the door, scrolling through his phone. Apparently, the Daily Ghost wrote an article about Elkhorn Station. The Mothman skips over the blog post. Dude, they didn't bother mentioning Mike by name. Does that matter? Mike's just a faceless green Okay, I used to play a lot of, whatchamacallit? What's that one game where, like, you gotta investigate a house or whatever, and then you have your camera, flashlight, your crosses. I forgot the name of that game. What was that game called again? I think it had the word Luigi's Mansion. That's a good guess. Alright. Mike's just a faceless green poltergeist to these people, see? Literally no face. Alice holds out his phone, showing off a blurry green mask, wearing a hat and a hoodie. It's difficult to make out. Actually, if I remember correctly, I think Luigi's Mansion might have been my first GameCube game when the game came out. I've never played the other Luigi Mansion game, by the way. Just the first one, that was it. Atlas holds out his phone, showing off a blurry green mask and wearing a hat and a hoodie. It's difficult to make out. Isn't that how the whole Cryptid gig works? And I guess you're right. Jamie shrugs and turns away from Atlas, their tail knocking over the small trash can, spilling the contents over the floor. Is Luigi Mansion actually available for PC? Like, could I just go on Steam and just grab it? Whoops. Oh, I just passed. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, dang it. Okay. Spilled out of the trash can is a vase of pink and white carnations. A small card clipped to the side with a frown. You pluck up the card and here reads, "Here's to 5 years at Alcon Radio and many, many more." You have to emulate it? Oh, okay, gotcha. How much is a GameCube nowadays? Like on eBay? I'd imagine it's like an old console. It's probably worth a pretty penny, right? Wait, even if I have a GameCube, could I actually plug it? No, actually, I should be able to. GameCube. Okay, you can get a GameCube for like less than $100 if I'm reading this right. Interesting. Although to be honest, I think I'd rather just emulate it, because I think having to plug a GameCube, because I need a whatchamacallit, a capture card to install on my computer, which I could go get one. I don't know, this feels like too much of a hassle. Glancing over the card, Atlas scuffs. Ooh, that's bad. Success. Let's see here. Trophy case. Following the trail of papers, you stop at the smashed trophy case with the word "stinks worse than Momo" spray painted in red over the whole thing. Yeah, depends how many games you'd actually end up playing with, for sure. It seemed to have held a variety of commemoration and awards celebrating radio entertainment the station had broadcast. You shift through the destruction, only finding the remains of awards to obscure bands and talk shows like Shark Infinity, Tiny Red Panda, and DJ Bean Angel. Nothing about Madhouse, though. Looks like Mike's really taking this personally. Dude, Shark Infinity recorded here. Let's see here. Papers on the floor. Taking a step back, you feel a crunch under your shoe. You look down, realize you've stepped onto crumpled pages of overdue bills addressed to Alcorn Radio. Crouching down, you pick up a crumpled newspaper scrap accusing Alcorn Radio of poor working conditions and long work hours. The author seems especially resentful in this article. You mumble the last sentence out loud. "I hope the station owner faces justice." Okay, we failed, so no more investigation. Alright, nerds, we gotta go. That's it, no more investigation. Jamie gestures to the door, their tail flicking impatiently. Fine. There's no way I can salvage this. Alice begrudgingly leaves the remains of shattered vinyls behind. Alice briskly marches ahead. You walk like a pigeon. Following Atlas's voice, you and Jamie turn the corner and stop abruptly. He's fiddling with the doorknob. It's totally jammed. Alice is cut short as a hand shoots out from the door, grabbing at the moth's neck fluff. It stops, confused, and slinks back behind the door. Guess I scared him off? The door suddenly vanishes, leaving Atlas tumbling into the studio room.
Well. What took you so long? Y'all three totally left me hanging. Dead air is a career killer in this line of work. You could have at least rescheduled my producer.
You mean the Jughead abomination back in the office? Ah, so you met old Debbie. Not much of a talker. Madhouse Mike laughs at his own joke. Suddenly blinking into view, Mike appears in his full ghoulish glory. You're really real. Of course I am. You think I host a radio show just for kicks? I've been waiting for a special guest slot for ages. Oh my gosh, Mike Madhouse. Atlas takes a sharp breath, absolutely starstruck at the sight of his hero, a real urban legend.
Oh boy, I'm a huge fan!
Alice looks up at Jamie, who blankly staring at Madhouse, a wild look in their eyes. Jamie, don't. And we're here to join you on your tonight's show. And ask you some questions. I don't think it'd be a good idea. Madhouse pauses. To turn down such big fans. Except you, the one with the ram horns. I don't deal with devils. Bold choice of words for a dead man. You're a fire hazard. Sorry, Jamie. I understand. Weak-willed spirit tends to fall faint around me. Alice does a giddy fist pump to himself and stands up straight.
Oh yeah!
Sweet. Yes, this is business. I am a serious business boy. Evening, ghosts and ghouls. We're back live at Elkhorn Radio, located just off Route 101. For those just tuning in, I'm your ghastly host, Madhouse Mike, and welcome to the Witching Hour. We've got a special treat tonight, guests from the realms of the living. Why don't you introduce yourselves? Mike makes a nod, cueing the two in. Lex, if you're listening, you owe me $20. Dude, now's not the time. You whisper to the Mothman, showing him a glare. I'm Arplus, and this is Atlas. We're both big fans.
Whoa.
Wow, you got guts moving to a town full of cryptids. I guess so. Were you scared? A little, but I know I'll be okay with my Cosmic Guardian around. What? My ghost cat Taro. She's meant to protect me, but she tends to do her own thing. Where is Taro anyway? Sounds like you got a real affinity for spirits. And knack for trouble. You elbow Atlas and two of you exchange cheeky smiles. Then I suppose trouble is he is the one and only Mothman, prophet of the Silver Bridge, bringer of disaster. So what's it like being an omen of destruction? No, that'd be my dad. I'm just a Mothman, not the Mothman. I can't really control my visions either. I'm just here helping out a cursed friendo. You can see the future? Hell yeah. Give us a prophecy, Mothman. Alice looks a little frazzled, his eyes darting which way. Like on the spot? I wanted to talk about Arplus's curse. It's okay, just go with the flow. What's in my future? Okay, sure. Yeah, I can try. Closing his eyes, the Mothman folds his wings and tilts his head to one side, as if he's trying to listen in on something. Nope, never mind. I can't do this. Why not? I guess ghosts are just too dang hard to read. Can we move on to the next bit?
Yawn.
Seriously? Sorry, man. It was worth a shot. You feel a little underwhelmed. What about my future? Arplus, you're gonna oversleep and wake up with a headache. Oh, man. You're definitely underwhelmed. Any tips on how to set these things into motion? How am I supposed to know? Fate is stupid and impossible to figure out. Wow, real inspiring stuff, little dude. Mike waves his hand around, shaking his head with a smile. Oops, I say we move on to our next segment. How about some episodic callbacks? It should be a total breeze for such big fans. Yeah, I'm a real mega fan. Episode 15, which undead horror did we interview on the show? You sit there quietly, shuffling your feet and tapping the counter, unsure what to say. My mom? I might actually pick the mom choice this time. Oh wait, hold on. Wait, what I picked? Wait, what I picked? You sit there quietly, shuffling your feet and tapping the counter. Oh, there we go. Okay. My mom? Bloody bones! The Mothman throws a wink up in the air, explaining the answer. Folding your arms across your chest, you sink into their chair with a scowl. Perfect. This is a spicy one. In episode 26, who was Bigfoot's secret lover? It's on the tip of my tongue. The Squonk? The Coat Man. Not bad, though you really ought to give your friend here a chance. Mike snickers. I'm a little unprepared here. Right. I'm getting ahead of myself. In season 1's finale, what news broke that night? Alice gently taps you on the foot with a talon and whispers to you before you can answer. There was an alien abduction. It was aliens. Oh yeah? Just how many episodes of my show aired on the radio? Alice whispers to you in a hushed voice. 32. 32. Correct. Madhouse's smile falters. Next question. What did I have for breakfast? You look to Alice for an answer, but he doesn't respond. I don't know. The ghost is absolutely thrilled by Alice's answer. Any real listener would know, I skip breakfast. That's totally unfair. Oh yeah? Hey Alice, who sponsored season 2's recap episode? Alice shrugs. I skipped the ad breaks. Toxic waste energy. It was toxic waste. But good try. We'll cut into commercial. He points at Atlas. You. Me? You'll be helping me out here. Wow, okay. Oh look, Alice has a health bar. Alice has got a health bar. Now you all know that I personally love toxic waste. In fact, I drank so much that my skin turned green. But I can recognize my own biases, so just don't take my word for it. Atlas Bow, why don't you try out the newest flavor, Beyond the Grave? A can of toxic waste suddenly appears in the Mothman's grasp, as though he had always been holding it. Atlas grips the can in his claw and cracks it open, letting the green foam trail down his feathers. Yeah, sure, but doesn't this lukewarm soda literally kill you? It'll give me an autograph, right? Just drink it. He takes a sip. The Mothman drops like a rock. So, what do you think? I'm sure we're all dying to know. Suddenly, Alice perks right back up and wipes away the green liquid trailing from his mouth. Wowzers. I feel like my skeleton could just dump out and dance a jig. Seriously, Beyond the Grave will knock your socks off. You jump from your seat. Wait, what's going on? What did you do to Atlas? Chillax, it's only temporary. I'm assuming you can go through this next segment. It's time for my favorite game, Fake or Folklore. Can I just say I'm not reading all of that. I'm good. Anyway, why don't you explain the rules, Flyboy? Atlas jitters unnaturally. His antenna twitching as he speaks. Sure thing, Maddie. Rules are easy. Mike here will describe the cryptid and you have to guess what it is. If you get it wrong, you'll suffer a tiny penalty. If you're alive by the end, you win. A penalty? I'm guessing you'll kill me if I refuse to play. No way. I'll also be keeping Atlas as collateral, so by all means, leave your precious Mothman behind. I could use a co-host. Fine. I'll play your stupid game. You plop back down in the cushioned office chair and fold your arms. Now's your chance to really let your knowledge shine. Couldn't have said it better myself, flyboy. Now, let's get started with some faker folklore. Question 1. Cited in 1971, the Missouri monster Momo is known to scare off attackers with what? I actually don't know. I'm gonna select it stinks. Don't they smell really bad? I think they'd stave people off with their stench. That's certainly an answer. Come on, are you even trying? You're completely right. I've gotten softer than a marshmallow. Question 2. Old F frame. A cryptid found terrorizing Logan Canyon in 1923. What was that creature? A big bear. Was that from a big bear? You're just guessing at this point. How daring. Madhouse sketches to Alice, who's shaking like a ragdoll. Correct. Ah, I certainly wasn't expecting that. Good on ya. Oh, thanks. Next question. Oh, now this is a good one. Question 3. The Red-chested giant sighted in 1965 crushed the hood of whose car? What did I pick? I think I pick. Well, I think I pick. How am I supposed to know that, right? Are you sure it wasn't Harold? Gosh darn it, Harold. Harold sounds about right. It's like a normal name. Yeah. You totally fell for it. The Rochester doesn't exist. Bzzzt. Wrong, but Natty, you totally cheated. Oh, okay, he's cheating right now. So what? You flinch from a sudden jolt of pain aching through your body. Ow. I think we have time for one last question. As an encore to the folks at home. Mike leans into his microphone, lowering his voice to a low growl. Do you know what happens to cheaters? I guess never made that a rule. A chill runs down your spine as you hold your ground. So you admit it. I make the rules. It's my show, my rules, my game. The ghost suddenly blinks out, only to reappear behind Atlas.
You're just another fake fan.
In a flash, Mike melts with Alice, and the two form a much larger, scarier creature.
Don't you know who I am? I'm a goddamn urban legend, and I'm done wasting my eternity in this place. Don't I deserve to be free?
Badless versus Arpless. Hey, you're alright. I didn't notice.
Well, I'm done with liars, fakers, and those goddamn ghost hunters. None of them ever cared about the real me. I quit! No more graveyard shifts, no more management, and no more fake fans.
The pair looks down at their hands and wiggle each finger.
And do you know what happens to fake fans?
The cryptid laughs, taking a wobbly step forward. Atlas staggers forward and swipes his talons through the air, narrowly missing you. You roll off your chair onto the floor, and without realizing it, you sprint for the door in an effort to simply stay alive. Atlas, what about our Friday movie nights?
Atlas can't hear you.
We're gonna watch the extended edition of that one fantasy trilogy with director's commentary. The Mothman goes for it and his Nintendo flick forward. And subtitles? You fumble with the doorknob, trying to get it open. Atlas' left leg jerks to one side, almost toppling the Mothman over. He takes another step, but trips over nothing, like two drivers fighting for the same steering wheel. Are you crazy? We can't just combine cryptids. The Radio Man moth sounds stupid. Jamie, help! The Jersey Devil clambers into the room, confused. They look around only to watch the possessed Mothman jerk and jitter towards a duel, muttering, clawing at his own feathers.
What?
Did Atlas get taller?
That's the first thing you noticed?
This is unforgivable.
Not used to being the arm wrest, huh, Shorty? This isn't a contest.
You're right.
Feelers don't count. I think now it's time to fight. That'll hurt him. Oh, so now you care? Gosh, Arpless. I thought you were supposed to protect me. Huh? Let's make this quick. Madness laughs in your vase. Madness opens up by chucking an oversized stereo speaker with supernatural forces. Oh, am I rolling a save? Jamie barely steps out of the way. Freebie, are you two even trying? Madness furiously swipes his claw at the demon, who narrowly dodges the attack. Arpless, I need direction. What do I even do? Choose a skill in the top left corner. Click it. You expect me to punch this guy? Yeah, I can use some emotional support. I feel like you're trying to tell me something. Who should be the target of this move? Oh, with a -1 modifier, okay. Okay, that was a success. What does that mean? Great, let me explain the basics. Ugh, where do I even start? You see damage, base damage, and you stimulate the action economy and modify stamina. My brain hurts. Is my nose bleeding? Let's help? Not my problem. No, I'm not explaining. Shut up and fight me. Please. Okay. It seems Atlas' innate desire to overshare is more powerful than any supernatural force. What do you need to know? Okay, I know everything, so I'm just gonna say I've got it. Great. I think that's everything. Hey, Jamie, it's okay. Kick his butt. Jamie's totally fired up, the spark of determination gleaming in their wild eyes. It inspires you too. Maybe things will work out. Maybe you can do this. Let's save Atlas. Atlas freaks out. I need a breather. Jamie closes their eyes, and the flame between their horns casts a cool light over their allies, mending some of their wounds. It's time to fight. Okay, Okay, I think I might need to use my mouse for this, just so I can cycle between Arpless and Jamie. So let's see here. Spirit Blaze deals heavy bit of damage to all enemies. Skull Cracker and Healing Wave. What's my modifiers again? Check Bronze versus Hustle costs 1 stamina. Focus. So check Sprint versus Fix, 8. Cost 3 stamina. I'm gonna start with the Bash. I missed. Let me roll again.
Heck yeah!
That hits. Arpus successfully bash Madlass with the thwack. Madlass takes 6 damage. And their power modifier is lowered by -1. Then we'll select Jamie. And then we'll have... Use reduced damage to everyone in the fight. Occult versus Fix. I have +3 in Occult. Let's just see how this works out. Oh gosh, I think he has a modifier of +1, so it's actually 12. Never mind, this is gonna be hard. Reaching up, Jamie cups the flame in their hands and whispers a spell. The small flame dancing forward before exploding into a wild burst of fire. The magical flames blazes out of control. Okay, that's not good. Jamie looks at Arplus wild slashly, his claw through the air. Roll again. There we go. Arpa comes out mostly unscathed, taking 1 damage. Let me see. Let's actually heal us now. Healing wave. Costs 3 stamina though. Skullcracker. That hits. Jamie headbutts Mad Lass with precision roughness. Jamie takes 5 recoil damage. Madhouse cuts his lower by 2. He's got 4 HP. Let's just finish him. Let's just finish him. Against an 8. Nope, reroll.
Heck yeah!
Arplus successfully bash Madhouse with whack. Madhouse takes 8 damage. There we go.
Don't you know who I am?
You losers really thought you could defeat me? What a joke. You're looking at the next Mothman, baby. Yeah. Destroyed. Not our Mothman, but the Mothman. No more patronizing stares or shifty glances, just sheer crystalline terror. I'm a legend. I'm a demon. Let's pause back to normal. I'm a little lightheaded.
Know your place.
The door to the studio buckles, splitting open as monstrous Taro bursts into the room. With a triumphant meow, she knocks Atlas to the ground. Sprawled out on the floor, all battered and dazed, Atlas hacks up a mouthful of toxic waste. Taro, what the heck? Atlas, are you okay? Atlas gives you a weak thumbs up. Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry for scaring you. Helping Atlas to his feet, you keep an arm around him as you nervously glance around. Where's Madhouse? Mike, you coward. Grasping at the air, the Jersey Devil exhales a gount of blue flame as they throw punches at nothing. Do you honestly think that'll work? Throwing another punch, Jamie winces as it actually strikes. Madhouse's open palm.
No!
Coward. The ghost blinks back into view with a giddy laugh and a smile.
What?
Jamie yanks their hand away, but it's too late. Madhouse has coiled his fist around their arm. Didn't I tell ya? Jamie doesn't care. They swing their head back and slam their skull against the ghost's face, leaving Madhouse sputtering. I don't deal with... Throwing their other fist, Jamie punches their arm through Madhouse's chest. Let me finish! They're both stuck. Jamie can't move their arms. Jamie bites and kicks, but to no avail. They're tangled in a tangible, intangible mess. Intangible mess. Way to go to ruin the moment, bonehead. Madhouse tightened his grip around the devil. You wouldn't dare. What? I've never possessed a demon before. Your soul would be incinerated.
Gone!
So what? I'll manage. Either way, it's a win-win. Madhouse jaw suddenly unhinges, a curled horn jutting out the side of his head. He claps a hand over his face and stifles a cry. His ghastly form flickering in the iridescent lights. I told you it wouldn't work. Jamie acts fast, taking this moment to finally tear their hand out of Madhouse's chest while he writes, shaking ectoplasm off their claws. Oh shoot, round 2? Madhouse gets an encore. He's got 60 health. Okay. Atlas daydreams about having a raven familiar. Turn 1. That's weird. Why does it skip Atlas? Okay, back to using my mouse. We need to heal up. Tinky boy, no, for real. We need to heal up. Oh wait, no, we are back at full HP. We don't need to heal up. Alright, Taro first. Tuna defenders. Success, Taro intercepts all incoming attacks and slightly raises her defense. Taro maintains stat difference until she uses a different move. Failure. Move works, but slightly lowers Taro's defense. Also raises her power modifier. Okay. Checks guts versus a fixed 7. Fixed 7? Okay. Let's go Tuna. Let's reroll. We have a +2 modifier. We can nail that. There we go.
Get him!
Taro flops cutely, making her fur fluff up in defense. This feline's feeling fortified. Alright. So now Taro's gonna tank all the damages. And all we need to do is just keep Taro topped off. Madhouse is prepared to attack. You look to Taro nervously. And let me see. Lord Dump deals piercing damage and significantly delays target's attack. Move. Failure. Move works, but everyone's damage set to 0, excluding Atlas. Chain. Range versus a fixed 10, but he gets a +1 because of his modifier. So no, we're not doing that just yet. Let me see. Deals heavy damage and lowers target brains. Atlas takes 30% recoil. Pump up. Success. Jamie gains +1 stamina, and both are their code brace phrase. Okay. Against a fixed 9. Okay. Jamie does what again? Do you sell me Skullcracker? Guts versus Guts. Alright. Skullcracker. I'll reroll that. Oh, I can't reroll. I don't have any more karma. Okay, I need to get more karma. Jamie bashes their skull into Madhouse head with precision roughness. Madhouse takes 8 damage. Jamie takes 8 damage. 8 recoil damage. Madhouse Guts is lowered by -2. Jamie's Guts is lowered by -1. Madhouse looks to ARPlus and slashes claws through the air. Taro steps in the way of the attack. No need to fear. Taro is here. It's an 8. +1. Taro comes out mostly unscathed, taking 1 damage. The demon gargles, craning his head back before exhaling a cloud of noxious waste. Taro steps in to protect everyone. Another roll. This is a 9. Oh, yep. A toxic haze falls over the party, but Taro takes the brunt of the poison. Only 4 damage. Jamie could use some help. I'm gonna select Atlas, and then I'm gonna select Cheer. Yeah. Cheer. I'm gonna use it on Jamie. Perfect. Jamie gets a heal up. Wow, +6 both dice. Nice.
Heck yeah!
There we go. Jamie's topped off. Hard mod race. You brace yourself for the worst. And let me see. Lord Dump. Jake's brain versus Fix. Go back. Oh wait, hold on. I got 1 more karma with me. Okay. Guts versus Fixed. Oh, wow. She's got +5 defense. That's really good. Let's see. I think I'll Skullcracker again. Success. Jamie bashes their skull into Madhouse head with precision roughness. Madhouse takes 9, Jamie takes just 5. And their guts is lowered by -2. Madhouse is prepared to attack. You look to Taro nervously. Okay. Yeah, let's just keep raising our defense. There we go. +2. Madhouse looks at Arplus, slashes claws through the air. Taro steps in the way of the attack. No need to fear. Taro's here. Nice. Haha, 1 damage. Madhouse cackles. Madhouse skill is raised by +1. That's crazy. Let me see. Alright, let's go ahead and bash. Failure. Reroll. Success. Arplus successfully bashed Madhouse with a black, dealing 5 damage. Madhouse power mod is lowered by -1. Try getting grip of the situation. It's a lot to process. And then I'm gonna... Is it focus or... Yeah, it's focus. 9, 10, 11. Nice. Arplus thinks real hard to collect his thought about what to do next. Think. I've got it. Your karma increases by +2. Madhouse is preparing to attack. You try getting a grip of the situation. It's a lot to process. Okay. Let's have Lord. +9 plus called. Hold on. So it's brain. Oh wait, I have a +2 on brains. Maybe it might be not too bad, especially with the karma, the new karma that I got. That was really bad. Let's reroll.
That worked.
Success. Alice begins his rambling, making Madhouse get sleepy. Jamie, I stress ate your winter jacket and I've been too nervous to tell you. No, dude, stop. It's too dorky. Getting sleepy. Madhouse takes 6 boredom damage. Madhouse turn is delayed by by +3. I wanted to believe you loved it here, working your job, but now I know that was a total lie. Get over yourself. You don't know me. I know you're on the road to eradication. A quick grin peels across the demon's face as he giggles to himself. You saw my future back there, didn't you? Huh? No, I can't. I didn't. You're one bad liar. If you keep this up, you're going to die like Die. No one cares. The demon gargles, craning his head back before exhaling a cloud of noxious waste. Tower steps in to protect everyone. Oh, it's a +10. It's gonna be hard. Oop, we passed anyway. A toxic haze falls over the party, but Taro takes the brunt of the poison. She's hit with 3 damage. The demon gargles, craning his head back before exhaling a cloud of noxious waste. Oh, he's going again? I might gotta reroll this one. Roll good. Oh, just made it. A toxic phase falls over the party, but Taro takes the brunt of the poison. She's hit with 2 damage. I gotta heal Taro up. Taro needs some help. Yep, I got you, Taro. Cheer. I don't have the stamina for it, actually. Go back. Okay, healing wave. It's gonna be on Taro. 11. Oh, at least Taro got some health back. They growl, unable to focus any further. He looked at Alice nervously. Hold on. Go back. Move works, but Alice brain is This is a cult versus brains. Both are called bout rates. Charm versus fixed. How much HP does he's got 32 HP. Oh wait, I can shear it now. Let's give it to Jamie. Hold on. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, let's go to Jamie. That way Jamie can get the damage boost. We're gonna reroll that. There we go.
Heck yeah!
Show him what Jersey's made of, Jamie. So Jamie's got 5 HP and power modifiers by +2. Madhouse is preparing to attack. Jamie's trying to hold back for Atlas to save. Turn 11. Let's Skullcracker. Yeah, Skullcracker. Success.
You're simply outmatched.
Madhouse takes 9 damage. Jamie takes 5 damage. And his guts is lowered by -2. Eat this, Arpless. Gritting his teeth, Mike jerks to one side and lifts a loudspeaker with his mind. Taro steps in the way of the attack. +10. I can't reroll that, so it's gonna be 2 damage. That's fine. Madhouse looks to Arpless and slashes his claw through the air. Taro steps in the way of the attack. No need to fear, Taro's here. Reroll. There we go. 1 damage. Let me see. I can try guts again. So go back. Atlas has... Kinesis. No. Actually... How much is focus again? Cheer is 2. Okay, so I don't have stamina for those, or either of them. I could go for a bash. This is a 9, and we passed. Power modifier is lowered by -1. And Taro. Hold on, Jamie. You got 2 stamina now. Let's get Alice to do something. Game +1's down. Both are called bronze are raised. Let's try Kinesis. Oh, just made it. Atlas jerks to one side and his red eyes flicker to a hazy green. He reaches towards the demon and speaks. Maddie, I'm hurt you turn on us like that. I know you're struggling, but we're like your biggest fan. Can't we talk about this over some drinks? Let's kiss and make up. You can autograph my shirt? I don't know you. Lunging at the Mothman, Madhouse is struck down by a crushing supernatural force. Madhouse grabs his chest and wheezes. What? Atlas staggers back and shakes his head. Huh? Madhouse takes 10 damage and Atlas coughs up ectoplasm, taking 5 recoil damage. Madhouse's brains is lowered by -2. Jamie shifts their weight, their tail switching in time. I think we can just burn them now. I think we can just like go all out. Skullcracker. 9.
Repent in hell!
Jamie bashes their skull into Madhouse's head with precision roughness. Oh, yeah, that did it. Ooh, that -1 HP, we did it. Turn count, 14 rank, S. Ooh, we got an S rank. Let me actually, there we go. S rank on the hardest difficulty. Can't resist fanboying, yeah. You will unlock some new dice, you can equip them through the quick menu. The equal on the left any time, just not while rolling. Wait, where? The equal sign on the left? Oh, okay. I see what they mean. Too easy. Future updates will include more in-depth explanation on the difference between dice sets, but the main thing you'll want to keep in mind is that dice sets change how much karma you have to work with, and the numbers you typically roll. Alright.
You're the real deal, huh? Guess that's a wrap, folks.
The ghost forms, flickers, madhouse crumbling to the floor in an ectoplasmic heap. Let me finish this. Jamie steps forward, a fire roaring in their eyes. No! I still have questions. You take hold of Jamie's arm, trying to hold them back. And that is actually where we're going to end it, everybody, because I have responsibility in the morning. So, but yeah, we went through our first battle, and we beat it on our first try. Well, actually, second try. Second try with the satisfying S rank. So, a very good time to end it here. But with that said, everybody, just want to say thank you all for coming. Harptastic, thank you for coming. Crimson, thank you for modding tonight's stream. It's been a pleasure. And good night, everybody. Take care.
Ooh, and it's foil shiny. Cool. We found a new card pack, and we have tons of keys too. A classic card, they say. A classic card. Nice. Well, I have a bunch of keys.
For this, because I do love V3 a lot.
Oh, please, come on! God, please! Oh my God! Oh God! Oh God!
Oh my God! Oh, we're gonna get like the normal, chill protagonist or the most fucking psychotic.
Fucking Mew.
An X-rated game.
Oh God!
Yeah, we all know this shit's gonna go. Yeah!
Fucking banned in every country.
It's gonna be the lewdest, rudest Danganronpa ever.
It's like actually just like an X-rated game now. Some of the dialogue, dude.
I don't even know what we're gonna be seeing. What's going